What is going on, guys? Scrappy here, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be going over the RYZE update. This thing just dropped like 30 minutes ago, and there's a bunch of information about the new RYZE update. He's getting a whole champion update. It's absolutely insane. New model, new effects, all of his skins are getting reworked, new splash arts, new everything. So what we're going to be doing in this video is we're going to be going over all of the major changes with all of his abilities and spells and stuff. And if you're interested in all of the other information, the tidbits of information on this, there's a bunch of information about his laning phase, team fights, and it kind of goes into how you should play him and stuff. We're not going to be going over all that stuff, so if you are interested in any of that, be sure to click the link in the description. It'll take you straight to the League of Legends page where you can read about all of this. But in this video, we're going to be going over all of his abilities and stuff and all of the major changes. And at the end of the video, I'm going to have a slideshow quickly showing all the models of his new skins and all of his splash arts for his new skins. So if you're interested, be sure to stick around for that, and you can see them all if you don't want to go over to the website and check them out. But let's get started. Alright, starting out with his passive Arcane Mastery. RYZE's spells deal additional damage based on his bonus mana, and his maximum mana is increased by a percentage of his ability power. So all of RYZE's spells are going to be doing extra damage on his bonus mana, and his maximum mana will be increased depending on what his ability power is. So the more ability power you have, the more mana you have. Now, I'm not too familiar with the current RYZE. I haven't really been following him. I know how he works, and I've played him, and it's really nice, but I don't know all the numbers and exactly his passive and stuff, because I just don't play him that much, and he's been reworked like 3 or 4 times now, I think. But anyway, that's his passive. So you're going to be doing more damage based on how much mana you have, based on your bonus mana. Keep in mind it's bonus mana, and his maximum mana is increased based off his ability power. So the more ability power you have, the more mana you're going to have. Alright, moving on to his Q, it is called Overlord. Casting RYZE's other spells will reset the cooldown of Overlord and begin charging a rune. Cast another spell, not Overlord, within this window to fully charge the rune, or cast Overlord to cancel the charge. The active, that was the passive. The active is fire and runic blast in a direction, dealing magic damage to the first enemy struck. If RYZE has a rune fully charged when he casts Overlord, he is shielded and gains a temporarily movement speed boost. So it's basically like his old Q, but you have this rune thing. I'm not sure. I know he had a passive like it was similar to that. But you can definitely see it on screen, and you see how it works. And if you work with that rune, and if you have it fully charged, once you cast your Q, you can get shield. You'll get a small shield, and you'll get some movement speed. So definitely cool. So you can see on the video, he cast his Q, and then you got the little charge of the rune, and you got 2 little charges up there under his health bar, and he used his W, and it procced the rune. So that's how you fully charge it. If you're curious to how that works. Moving on to his W, though, it looks like this one has not changed that much. It is Rune Prison, same name, I'm almost positive, and instantly root the target and deal magic damage. So it's probably the one thing that has changed the least. It's really basically the same exact thing. Again, you just cast your W's, quick little cast time, and you can root him and you'll do a little bit of damage. Alrighty, moving on to his E, Spell Flux. Deal magic damage to a target and you mark it with Flux. RYZE's next spells on a target marked with Flux will deal bonus effects. So it's very similar to his other E. I'm not sure if I still had the Flux idea, but as you can see on the video, he casts it on a person or the minion, and it goes to everybody. And then your other abilities are going to do some extra effects, which is really cool. So we'll get into that right now. Overlord deals bonus damage and bounces to nearby enemies marked with Flux. So that's kind of like his old E, how it bounced back and forth. So that's the same thing. The root duration of Rune Prison is doubled, and Spell Flux applies Flux to all nearby enemies. So yeah, that's definitely cool how you can recast these and you'll get special effects with them. It's really unique. If a target is marked with Flux and is killed by any champion, Flux is applied to all nearby enemies. So it looks like if you kill any champion, Flux will go the Flux passive will go to anyone that's nearby him. Alrighty, and moving on to his R, Realm Warp. Now this is completely reworked. This isn't anything like his old one, but open a portal to a location a short distance away. A couple of seconds later, all allied units within the portal sphere are warped to the target location. It cannot be self-cast because warping to your own location would be silly. So basically, you can't self-cast it, but it's basically like a huge teleport for your entire team. I can imagine this having some enormous play potential, and honestly, RYZE is going to be a top pick after people figure out how to play him, as long as his numbers are right. I can feel like he'd be really strong, because not only is he going to be good And it sounds like, gosh, I cannot talk today, I apologize. It sounds like he's really versatile. He's going to be good in like 1v1 scenarios, little skirmishes. Even his team fight potential is going to be good, and his gank potential with this, like literally, you could have your entire team around you and then teleport into the dragon pit or something, and you guys could just come out of nowhere, TP into the Baron pit, TP around a wall for like a 3 or 4 man gank, go in and steal the dragon. Like if you're going 5-man in, you could surprise everybody. That'd be absolutely insane. I don't believe it says anything. Nope, it just says all allied units within the portal sphere are warped to the target location. So it says all allied units. Now this has got me thinking, what all can be teleported? Can you teleport? The one thing I was thinking, the one thing that just popped in my mind would be like the Mordekaiser dragon. Like say you get dragon as and say Mordekaiser on your team and he steals dragon. Technically, I think it would be considered an allied unit. I'm not for sure, though. But imagine if you could teleport, that's a good distance, like a fourth of the map. You go from all the way bot lane all the way up to past the red buff, just about. But imagine if you could teleport a dragon for a gank. If, you and Mordekaiser go somewhere and you can teleport with the dragon. That'd be awesome. That'd be epic. And it looks like you can also teleport minions and stuff, too. So that's pretty cool. But anyway, guys, it looks like that's going to be it for the RYZE rework. Here at the end, as I'm talking right now, not at the end of this video, I'm going to be going just to quickly over all of the, I'm not going to go over, it's going to be just like a little slideshow of all of the in-game models for the new skins, along with their splash arts. So be sure to check that out. It might be, just be sure you can stick around and you can look at these. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video and you want more like this, be sure to let me know in the comments. Don't forget to drop a like, and thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.